All right, sports fans, in our latest edition of Double Overtime, we're going to let you decide if I'm the jerk. Now, before you just answer that quickly because you don't like my take on your favorite team, let me explain the situation. Over the weekend, I went to a restaurant that I frequent quite often. It's a fine establishment. Now, it was a circumstance of probably a multitude of circumstances that led to this event. I went to the restaurant at about 10:50 on Saturday morning, excuse me. Go in, the doors open, people are going in, we get in, and they say they actually don't open until 11 o'clock. So they can't seat us until 11 o'clock. 11:07 comes around, 17 minutes after I walked in this establishment, which had their doors open and other people there. They finally sit us and they ask us if we want a sling for our child. We have a nice little car seat that we brought in. We say, sure, yeah. Start going there. They sit us down in a booth, and they say, I see, where's the sling? And the guy says, well, we can't have a sling here because you're in a booth. It's a fire hazard. I about blow up because, first of all, this is the third time in a row I've gone to this establishment and had an issue. 2 other times it was takeout. I actually ordered the food, took over 35 minutes to get a takeout order. The second time I get home and part of the order is wrong. I live in Hartford. It really screws up your dinner plan. Anyways, back to Saturday. I say, okay, fine, whatever. Can I just see a manager? Because 3 times in a row I had not said anything in regards to this establishment. Talk to the manager. Manager explains it's a fire hazard. I tell them just walk around my kid. And then I say the last couple of times I've come here, there's been problems. We like to come here, but maybe it's a managerial issue. Speaking to a manager, that probably wasn't the best thing. This lady was very nice. We just decided I actually did this. I've never probably done this in my life. Everybody says they want to do this. They just want to walk out, usually eat the food. You just grin and bear it. My wife and I kindly said, yes, probably not the best if we sit down and eat your food today. So we got up and walked out. I've never done that. You think about it, it's time consuming. It's really not that smart. But I wanted to make a point that they weren't getting our money that day. And moving forward, I'll probably try it again. My wife gets mad at me because she says if you don't like the food, if they screw stuff up, just quit going there. I guess I'm a sucker for punishment. But I was a little testy in my tone. I never yelled. For me, it took a lot for me not to swear. I walked in. I waited 17 minutes. A place is open. You'd think they'd sit you. I didn't get the ding baby sling, sort of the icing on the cake for my implosion at this fine establishment. But am I the jerk for walking out of a restaurant, for them not giving me a baby sling, which is supposed to be a fire hazard? I call crock of crap. And secondly, they were not very courteous with the time I had to sit down. Either way, am I the jerk?